Hello, and welcome to the Agri Sniper, episode number 47. Yep, getting up to 50, aren't we? Not sure if I'll do anything special for the 50th episode, but you never know. The first part one was from Thursday night. This one is from Friday night. I'm recording this. What's the time? Around 9 o'clock. I'm recording a commentary around 9 o'clock on Saturday. So I'm a bit tired today. I don't know if I'll be doing any testing tonight or what. It's just going to be the same old thing. I've got a feeling for what the stuff is going to be like if it goes in like this at the moment. So any more war zones for me isn't really going to change anything, One of the things which pisses me off a bit is the way I actually came online onto the PTS forum a couple of times before Thursday. Virtually no one on the queue. Then Eric Musco does that post promising cartel coins and all that, and hey, people magically appear in there. I don't know how many was in the queue yesterday, but it was over 100 people on the fleet. This is quite a lot. It just would have been nice if there was people. I don't like the fact that it means it takes the community managers putting that sort of post and making a promise of a few cartel coins for people who have done over a certain amount of games to actually get people to do the testing. It's just incredibly frustrating. But if it works, great. Perhaps they should do it every single time. Perhaps it gives them. There's been a lot of times I've wanted to do some war zones for some proper testing, but yet nobody has actually been on to make it worthwhile spending hours and hours and hours just for getting no pops, So yeah, this is one on Friday. And we've got a couple. You can see we've got a couple of healers in our team. They've got a couple as well. And one of the things which really pissed me off is every time a sorcerer got low, they just bubbled up and then got healed. I mean, I say it pisses me off. It's just it happened time and time and time and time again throughout the course of tonight. And what they've done to the healing is just unbelievable. You can see me trying my best, as I've always done in every single warzone, really. I always try to... you can see me moving around, trying to focus the healer. Because you see, everybody's doing a ton of damage. But yet no one from our team is attacking that I can see. The actual healers, they're all attacking kind of everyone else, but I'm trying to use my plasma probe, but you can see people keep on walking out of it too quickly. I do think it's... see, there's a bloody thing again. Oh, it's so irritating. Now I see the person healing up and so forth. I literally did try my absolute best to kill the healers the past couple of nights, and it's just been impossible. I just can't do it. Haven't got the burst on this spec. It's just not possible. I mean, look at it. You can see he's getting attacked, and he's still healing and so forth. And oh. I mean, this is the other thing, which I don't know. It's I've watched a couple of these back, and watching them back, it just makes me despondent about actually watching them and so forth. I didn't find... It's just frustration after frustration after frustration. I'm trying to think, but why did I find it so frustrating? because we've all had matches similar to these where they just go on, and I've still found them quite fun. You know, it's probably a combination of so many things, you know. At least in one respect, I'm getting some heals. You know, so that's nice. I explained a bit in the last one that it's like in Navari, I find in order to try and cap people who are line of sight, it means I've got to move. And if I go and move, I just open myself up to attack and being jumped upon, leapt upon, pulled and pushed and God knows what else. You know, it's just not fun. I know there's a few people on the PTS forums. I thought I'd try a bit of spam capping there, but I mean that's one thing. It's every team which I've been in, not one team really I've been in has really tried to spam cap. I think we're having a bit of a go there, but in one respect, you can see the results of doing it. As it's just one great big slugfest. "57 seconds. I think I'll load one more. I'll load this overnight, Saturday night, so it's there Sunday morning sometime to publish, and I'll do another one for Monday. You know, upload it over Sunday night, I think. I've done a Navari, I've done a Voidstar. I haven't had any Hypergates in all of these. It's been Civil Wars, Voidstars, and Navari. Which to be fun, because I don't really like... But I know it's a very... at the first couple I played, it was an absolute nightmare. They had nothing but Sentinels, Guardians, and healers. I literally could not move. It was an absolute nightmare. There's nothing worse as a sniper. Having to move, but yet knowing as soon as you move, you're going to be set upon by several people. It's because it makes you have to blow your defenses, but none of our defenses are really that great, you know. Not for these kind of war zones. Defensive wall. I think as a sniper, the defensive round for Voidstar, when you're against good players, it can be an absolute fucking nightmare. I've said that a lot tonight, I know. But I mean, look at the amount of boom we've got. If you haven't really got that much boom, it's very close quarters, and in one respect, this particular door is not well designed for a sniper of any spec. You can't move around too much because you want to be within distance of your healers and so forth, you know. If you try and sit the other side, then it's easier for the enemy to go and... I mean, this is where people on your team tend to congregate around this area, you know. I mean, sure, you can line of sight and so forth, but... Oh, look at that stupid fucking Force Storm fanatic. I'll still get irritated by that fucking Force Storm. It's amazing in one respect. Is what kind of logic were they thinking? It's kind of... I know, let's buff healers and get rid of the AoE interrupts. It's like, what, you really think that AoE interrupts is what causes stalemates? I mean, it's the biggest load of bollocks, honestly. I mean, if you've got a lone... Say you've got one person and you're surrounded by 5 people, and that one person is, say for example, using a plasma probe to interrupt their capping and kiting and so forth. It's honestly, really, I mean, people turn around and say one person should not be able to prevent a whole team from capping. Well, I'm sorry, but that's even more stupid. I'm a sniper. I haven't got stealth. How many times have you been in a team and you've been trying to rush to your team, to your assassin operative friend who's defending? All they have to do is to tab sap. Tab sap. Tab sap. Tab sap. They are then out of until they're all got full resolve. Once they've got full resolve, they've got other stuff they can do. Yes, insane. I can't do that. There's classes out there who can operatives, assassins, who can. They've got the ability, defenses, and mobility to actually kite around for one hell of a long fucking time. That's got nothing to do with AoE interrupts at all. And they want to prevent stalemates by removing interrupts on AoE? Really? It's like, look at the fucking game. If you want to prevent all this stalemate situation, reduce healing and look at the mobility and defenses of other classes for regular war zones, which is what this is, don't forget. It's got nothing to do with bloody arenas. Sort out other classes. Look, or I'm not asking for nerfs on stealth, don't get me wrong. All I'm trying to say is this AoE interrupt thing of theirs is kind of baloney. When I can delay in, if the situations are right, in certain areas, quite well think for a sniper, but then it's a lot of things have to be right. I have to be against the right kind of classes and players, and so forth, and it takes a lot of effort on my part. Don't forget, I haven't got any self-healing. I haven't got any amazing defences, which allows me to run interrupted without being leapt upon or God knows. I haven't got a combat stealth. All I've got is my pitiful sniper defences. Yeah? So, I'm not saying I'm the most skillful in the world, but I can do it to a certain degree, you know? And people call kind of AoE interrupts is kind of brain dead. I don't see it. It might be for people just standing still using channel stuff like suppressive fire and Voidstar, but for an engineering sniper, if you do it right, the way I do it, it's not brain dead at all. It takes a bit of work to be able to do. And that's the other thing. Look at the top few. The amount of healing. Like those sorcerers and guardians. The amount of healing they've done compared to me. It's crazy. The whole thing is crazy. Anyway, yeah. I've wrapped it on a bit there. My commentary is probably a bit odd, but I thought I'd show you a Voidstar, so you can see how it's like. So yeah, I'll speak to you in the next one. Have fun.